Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and coming at you with my contest prep update. So, last week just gone, the last 7 days have been, really good. Like, I have no complaints about how the week's gone. So let's just cover body weight. So body weight was 1.1 pound down. So I started the week at around, I had an anomaly weigh-in of like a really low 160, like a 160.9, like a week and a half ago. But this week I was static around 162, I believe. This morning I actually hit a 161.6, which again is down. Like it's almost a new low, and hopefully that's going to be a consistent new low. But yeah, so last week like a pound down, 1.1 down. So I mean, perfect for me. Like at this stage, I need that drop every week at the moment, if not potentially a little bit more. I am focusing on the mirror a lot. I'm kind of looking at myself every morning with the if I can find them. Oh, there we go. The sparkly blue posing trunks and the sparkly the burgundy, yeah. But I do need to order a bigger size when I do get on stage, because cannot be getting on stage with everything showing on the stage. I think they'd immediately call me off, and then that would be a 70-week diet, absolutely in the gutters. So yeah, I need to order some new trunks, but I do like the blue. Probably going to get the blue in a bigger size, maybe even sparkly pink, because I like pink, don't I? Obviously, you guys know that if you follow me. So in regards to training's been sort of the same, exactly the same. Haven't changed it. So it's still being back and shoulders, legs, chest and arms, back and shoulders, legs, upper body. And there's not going to be any point during this diet that I'm going to change that. I'm going to run that for the rest of this prep. I'll probably run it in my off season as well, because I like the split. And why change the split if it's working? I don't get that. Like, why would you change stuff if you're progressing? Like, I'm actually still progressing lifts. I'm actually still adding load to movements, with good form as well, which is kind of cool at the moment, and I'm enjoying that. And that's the goal, is to just keep. The goal is to make sure I'm retaining volumes and retaining strength right up until I compete, and then through the diet and through obviously subsequent shows, I'm gonna try to retain everything. I'm not gonna do any like deload backing off the week prior. I feel like my physique looks the best when I'm just training properly. Deloading just makes my physique just look crap, stringy, flat. Because at the end of the day, you're not really assimilating as much glycogen as you would be if you're training hard and actually damaging tissue. So I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna train legs like Friday, 2 days out properly. Without a doubt, I'll be so very surprised if I don't. I just feel like if you're in shape, and you're in condition, and you're peeled, it's not going to be much of a difference. If anything, my legs look better. So, and they're not peeled yet, but they're coming in. They're getting there. So that's training. Macros have been interestingly enough, macros at the start of the week were 350, 75, 200. They ended the week at I felt post training I felt really depleted, and I was like, okay, and I found that in the latter like kind of hours post training, I felt really shit. So I was like, okay, cool, right, and let's respond. So I made a really bold choice and a bold decision. I actually added an extra 50 grams of carbs post workout, coming from, what was it coming from? Jam and a bagel, like half, not obviously a whole bagel, and it's made absolutely no difference to my body composition in regards to like kind of gaining weight or anything like that. I actually found I look better, and I've lost weight. So sometimes, guys, as a bodybuilder, dropping food into new levels of dropping to all new levels isn't actually the answer. Sometimes, obviously, technically, you can't keep increasing food into a prep, but I have done. So, science aside, I have increased my food into a diet, and I've got leaner, and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. So it gives me fucking room to play with, right? So my macros this week, I'm running with 400 carb, 70 fat, and 200 protein. So stupid high calories really for this at this point. So it gives me so much room for fat loss now, so much. So like even if I end this diet on 300 grams of carbs, come on, like really, 300 grams of carbs, and I've actually lost over like 28 pounds already, and I'm on like 400 grams of carbs. So it's kind of crazy, but I think it's down to me training really hard, being consistent in my off season, and being active day to day. I have an active job. I do enough steps. I move a lot. I'm never really sitting down apart from when I eat my food and when I sleep. So yeah, that's macros. Rationale behind keeping them the same this week, and obviously the increase was because I just felt like I needed it. I know my body very well, hence why I took over this prep like 4 or 5 months ago now, so I know exactly what I'm doing. Very confident in my ability to diet and get shredded. So 13 weeks out yesterday. So the job is, you know, is coming closer. I'm excited. Lots of work to do, and I'm willing to work. Don't you worry, guys. I'm willing to put the work in. I couldn't care less about obviously what I've got to do to get into condition, because I'm very confident in my ability to get into condition. I've sent photos over to people that I trust in the industry. Obviously, my go-tos are AJ, very good friend of mine, very knowledgeable. You can't really question his knowledge in regards to natural bodybuilding. Like if you do, you're just a moron, because look at his clients and look at his accolades in the sport. Like if you're questioning him, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Secondly, I very close eye. I send my images over to Jack Gadd. Again, a huge amounts of respect for Jack. Superb bodybuilder, and again another eye for me. Another eye who I usually check in with a lot is Jake Watts. Again, superb guy. Love him a lot. So much respect for him, and he gives me honest feedback all the time. And anyone else I really check in with? Not really. There might be someone else I've missed. Oh yeah, and Nick. I send my images over to Nick. Again, massive respect for Nick. Huge name in the industry. He should be more well known for the stuff he puts out as well. And yeah, like I send my images over to him and I get honest feedback. And that's it. Like changes this week, namely, were off glutes massively, quads massively, obliques, waist, and pretty much that was it. So areas that need to come in. So like my body fat at the moment now is pretty evenly distributed, so it's just about dieting for longer and getting the fat off, which I will do. So all good on that front. And that's pretty much my update in regards to contest prep. Feeling good, pretty much feel fine, feel normal, sleep's great. I don't know, like I feel okay. Don't get me wrong, guys, there are days, like this morning for example, I got out of bed and my legs were like, whoa, they feel like there's about 10 kilos carrying, like 10 kilos on each leg. But there's never a day where I think, oh, I'm just going to stay in bed. Like, are you joking? Oh yeah, and another guy who has some images over to Robbie. Rob is superb physique, sent me images over this morning. Holy fucking shit, he's shredded, so glad I'm not competing against him. But yeah, like fatigue is setting in, but I like the fatigue. I enjoy it. I love feeling like shit. I'm a weirdo for sure. You've got to be a bit weird to want to do to do this. I love it. Getting up and you're like, fuck, my legs are so draggy, but you're like, so just get up and get on with it, mate. Like seriously, don't moan. You don't hear me moan ever. I like feeling like shit, and don't like the thing is, guys. Realistically, I'll be finished in 4.5 months. I will be. I won't be doing the finals. Very unlikely. I'll be doing lots of qualifiers. Probably be finishing around early September. I'll miss this shit so fucking much when I'm done. But the goal next year, guys, is to get super strong, push body weight up. I'm gonna push body weight up for sure. I'm gonna adhere to a good reverse post diet. But yeah, that's pretty much sort of an update from me. Any questions, obviously, feel free to ask in the comment section below, or just send me a DM on Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram. And obviously, if you're interested in any particular coaching or inquiries or any information about coaching, just DM me on Instagram or go on my bio, just email me. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this update. Any questions, please ask. And yeah, we'll another week coming up. I'm hoping to see the 159s in the next sort of week, which will be interesting. So yeah, cool, guys.